Say hey, Rach.
Hello.
Check out how glassy this water is. This is amazing out here. Hey folks, we're down here at Minlaton Bakery. We're going to come down tomorrow because we've popped down a bit late and they're out of all the goods that we were after, so we'll come back tomorrow and show you their stock. But while we're here, Vinny, what do you got?
We had a local recommendation from Dane McPhail.
D. McPhail?
D. McPhail. From, I can't even remember what it is.
Wallaroo.
Oh yeah, so this is just the meat pie from Wallaroo, Wallaroo Bakery.
Homemade?
Homemade, looks very homemade and it's halfway through, but it's very delicious so far.
I'll cut back to you.
At the end.
Hey Willow.
Hey Joey and the Great Bakery off. Yesterday I had my pie from the Cafe Marubu in Waruka. $6 pie, very, very delicious. Love the homemade style of it. Bit weird how it had a full puff pastry around the top and bottom. $6, probably wouldn't get it again, but worth getting at least once, and it had an awesome egg glaze on top.
What are you doing to me? Wait a second, take it slow. Wait a second, don't you know? You're messing with my sense of time, and you are always on my mind all the time.
Alright folks, just spent the morning in at Minlaton Bakery with the bakers and Lisa down there. We had a really good morning making pasties.
All the time. Hold on, wait a second, take it slow. What are you doing to me? Hold on, wait a second, don't you know that you're always on my mind all the time. You're always on my mind all the time. Don't you know? On my mind, always on my mind all the time.
Thursday is pasty morning and we're just out in between the two main roads ready to cut open their meat pie. So let's get this out here. There we go, nice and crispy on the top there. I got Vinny on the other side there, let's have a look at that. A little bit of pastry coming off the top there. Let's cut it open. I think I'm outside of it. There we go. Throw that into the GoPro there. So they use a mix of chunky steak and mince in their meat pies, and you can see it smells pretty good to me. Let's get into some eating, Vinny. See you soon. So before I get into my seconds, which is this massive pasty on Pasty Thursday down here at Minlaton, we'll talk about the meat pie that I had from there. The thing that I loved most about that meat pie was that it had chunky bits of steak in it. It was just so nice. The gravy in it, almost, I said this at the Better Bake at Woodcroft the other week. It almost tastes like a pepper pie. The flavouring was so nice. The chunky steak added it as just a different element. And you're paying $5 for that pie and you're getting bits of chunky steak in it. So for me, that's a massive tick. Value for money. Thought the pastry was really crispy. The bottom was cooked really nice. I don't know if I got a shot of it, but it was nice and browned. Have a look at this thing. Massive. They were up this morning prepping homemade and handmade. There's pumpkin, potato, carrot. I could be wrong. Different types of seasoning. I was just in there and I can't remember. And I'm gonna have this now, and I've also got a chicken satay pie, so it's gonna be a big day for me. So I just finished off a chicken satay pie, and that chicken satay pie from Minlaton won a silver award last year at the pie competition, and I can see why, because that was so good. So I had a chicken satay pie, a meat pie and a pasty, and my order of preference for those three from Minlaton was the chicken satay pie, the meat pie and the pasty, but all were very good.
I'm waiting for something to change, 'cause when I'm not here, it's like I'm falling.
We're down at Ardrossan Bakery. This was one of my favourite bakeries when we used to come to the Yorke Peninsula when I was a little tacker. Unfortunately, my fault purely. We got here at 2. That's because we were still so full from previous bakeries, and all they had left was a pepper and steak pie, and it looks pretty good. Nice and crispy on top, bit of pepper. Bottom's a bit pale.
I've been waiting in silence to see a little bit of fire.
So if you love your pepper, you're going to love that pie, because it was certainly very peppery. My negatives from that were it had probably a larger portion of gravy in it than I would like, so it was quite sloppy. The base was a bit undercooked, so it was a bit soft underneath, but it held together quite well as I ate it. This here is the chunks of steak you're getting in there, so I was very happy with that.
I keep looking, I keep searching. I need you to be found, so I feel safe and sound. I've been hiding out for days next to